How's it going, YouTube? This is Mark, and the video you're about to watch was me talking about critical ops, critical force, and a lot of things behind them during this video. This was during a live stream after I had played a couple of ranked games, and after I discovered that critical force had recently, on January 22nd of 2021, gotten a $10 million investment. So this kind of sparked the whole conversation. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I really would appreciate an actual conversation about critical ops, which is the game I play so frequently, down below. So if you guys want to have a nice conversation about that, let me or just go say something in the comments. But either way, hopefully you enjoy the video. Consider liking the video, and if you actually want to see more of this stuff live, it's on twitch.tv/Coolmark. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors on my channel, Vite Ramen. If you guys don't know what Vite Ramen is, they make a really healthy ramen that's really, 27 minerals and vitamins, 30 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. I mean, what else can you ask for ramen? Plus 10% off with the code Coolmark. Go check them out down below and enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks, guys. Look at this. Critical Force secured a $10 million investment. This is from criticalforce.fi. Yo. Implementing future growth strategy. Future growth strategy. You know what this means, guys? Future growth strategy means user acquisition. Hopefully they are focusing on the community and acquiring new users. We are super excited to begin. VP is the CEO, yeah. We are super excited to begin cooperation with a new partner who can support us in the next phase of who's your new partner? Who is this partner? Who can support us in the next phase of growth with their know-how and extensive partner network. This funding also gives an opportunity to significantly extend our talented team of 55 people and take our role as one of the leading mobile shooters to a new level. I guess there's only like 3 big ones. This is another Arctic startup from an undisclosed investor, Kajani-based. In 2016, they raised 4 million euros from NHN Entertainment Korea. Okay. Yeah, there's not too much. This article doesn't state too much either. From a gaming developer standpoint, bugs and cheaters are the quickest way to get anyone to stop playing your game. It doesn't matter how good your gameplay is. It doesn't matter how good the graphics are. It doesn't matter how many FPS you get. If you have bugs or you have cheaters, people will just literally leave your game. That's any game. Like, I don't know if you guys know about Cyberpunk. Have you guys heard about Cyberpunk 2077? You guys are mobile gamers, so I don't know if you have, but it was one of the most hyped up games of all of 2020. Came out ridden with bugs. PS4 and like Xbox players were getting like 20 FPS. On a high-end PC, maybe you could pump like 90, which is good, or like 100. But like on a normal PC, you probably wouldn't even get, you probably get like 50 or 40, which is not great, right? So literally, that game has been, the trailer was out for 8 years. 8 years people waited for this game. And it came and it failed. The game itself now I think is better, but like it just failed so hard. It had so many pre-orders. People were like, this is a game of the decade because of how hyped up it was. And then literally PlayStation was like, refund. We can't refund fast enough, because people were so upset with the game. As much as I like the game, you really need to first address the cheaters and the bugs in the game. I would literally say put majority of money into developing the best anti-cheat system you can get. Obviously, there's going to be more cheaters that come out here, but there's tons of solutions, right? You have anti-cheat software, you ban people, but not just their accounts. Maybe you IP ban them. That's obviously harder, easier said than done. But right, there's lots of workarounds for this. And so I think that for me is like the biggest part. When you get this 10 million, focus on game security. Hire game security developers. People who will be there at Critical Force to literally break the game. Their job is to find ways to glitch the game, break the game, do everything as possible so that they can be the ones fixing and breaking and fixing the game before people like us play it. Because when you push out a polished project, you want it to be polished. You don't want it to have like, random stuff around the edges. So they literally should hire people to break the game, QA testers. And then like they really need to buff it up on that part. And then obviously I think hackers and bugs, right? So I think it goes with bugs hand in hand. But one thing I've noticed, and this is a suggestion I give in Critical Force, is that Critical Ops does their updates all at once. They very rarely plan out. They don't do spontaneous updates, right? And the thing is, when you have game-breaking updates, like you guys obviously know that half of their updates have like critical passes and events, right? Critical pass is new skins. Events is a new content thing. Then they have like cases, right? So they literally have, a couple types of things, and then sometimes implement new features into the game, right? But usually it's just more content. And I think those updates need to be separate, or at least deprioritized from the actual updates to make the game a better game. Like the bug fix updates or the cheater updates. Like this needs to be addressed immediately, because people are literally quitting your game as we speak because of the bugs and the cheaters. People are having a negative experience. It's incredible that people still come back after such a terrible experience with the game, right? Like that's remarkable in itself. I guess that's something to, the game itself is good as a game. But because the experience is so bad, people are literally leaving and playing other games. People are playing Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, they're going to PC games, they're playing whatever they want to play. And so I think they should really, like, if they see a huge number of people just drop off or, things like that, this is like a SOS situation. Like, you got to address this immediately. You got to address the cheaters, the wall glitchers, the bugs, the server issues. All of that stuff needs to be addressed instantly, because that's a critical to the game function. I'd rather have no new skins than a broken game. I would rather have like no new skins and a working game instead of servers lagging and new skins. You know what I mean? As a player. Maybe people disagree, but I have a feeling most of you don't disagree. I have a feeling most of you want a game that's fine and the new skins only come out so often. And I gave a suggestion of, well, why don't we do community generated skins? If skins are such an essential part to make money for the game, why don't we let the community make them? Right? Have community members say, let's get some community people. They're gonna make some skins. We give them credit. Now your skin is immortalized in the game forever. That's what CS:GO does, right? People post their stuff on the community workshop. They have software to do this, and people go ham. They literally make maps and stuff about that. And like, there's a whole thing about esports. Esports is a whole separate issue, right? Like esports, tons of the teams, and this isn't really Critical Force's fault, but tons of the teams literally disband every 3 seconds. Like, you have a team that's like, oh, I left Elevate and now I'm joining like some other team. It's like, you didn't leave or join because you're not under contract. That's the thing, is no one's really obligated to stay in a team because there is no official contract for these teams. You just say, I joined and I left. No legal binding. You know what I mean? So that makes it tough for teams to enforce their players being on a team. And so getting scouted is really easy, which makes the esports scene crumble. It literally falls apart because people just leave and join. So there's a lot of issues I see with the game. I think the game itself is solid, but there's a lot of things that need to be fixed with it. Like, they've got the core stuff down, but now that you got the core stuff down, you got to fix all the, the support beams. You have the design, it's a good design, but you need everything around it to support its design. Critical Ops is legit a fun game. I don't want to quit because of the fact that the devs only care about skins. I don't think they only care about skins, but like, unfortunately, that's one of the biggest ways they make money. That's the only way they make money. Skins. Critical Pass and you buying cases. Literally, that's the only way they make money. The only way they make money is you buying credits. And I've proposed many a time, put adding friends, more friends, as a paid feature. They make money from ads, but very minimal amount. And at the end of the day, when you make money from ads, what's it going towards? It's going towards credits, which you buy skins with. Everything loops back to skins and animations and all that stuff. Please just consider giving this channel a subscription. This is my channel that I own. It's all just me, but it's all business news and esports. So it's something that I do on a weekly basis. Every Sunday I do, so you only see 4 videos a month. It's called This Week. This is the channel right here. if you're interested in learning more. This is it gets pretty technical in some parts of it. Oh wait. There we go. You can see the chat right here. Oh wait. There we go. You can see the chat right here. Oh wait.